Hi students, welcome to my class. Dear students, today we are going to discuss the new lesson that is called as quadrilateral. So dear students, in this concepts we are discussed in the last year also and before last year also discussed it. So what do you mean about quadrilateral? In the last classes or last year classes we are discussing the triangle, correct? And also quadrilateral. So today we are discussing the some basic components of the quadrilaterals. So let us discuss it. See, what is the meaning of quadrilateral? Before going there, quadrilateral, triangle we know that. What is the meaning of triangle? What is the form of triangle? It having a three sides, three linear sides. Is it right? So tri means three. Triangle. So that's why it having a three sides. It having a three sides. That's why we call it as triangle. So that is quadrilateral means. So quad, how much? What is the value of quad? The quad is 4. Lateral means side. The four sides figures having a quadrilateral. For example, like this. So any four sides, 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. Okay. So this is also quadrilateral, and this is also quadrilateral. This is also quadrilateral, and then this is also quadrilateral, correct? And this is also quadrilateral. Is it right? And this is also quadrilateral. So any four sides. Understood? Any four sides of the figure we call it as the quadrilateral. Are you understood? So what are the properties of quadrilateral? Properties. So some basic properties are there. We know that triangle property. It having a three sides, three angles, and the sum of the interior angles is equal to 180 degree. Yes or no? Correct. So like this, quadrilaterals also having a some property are there. So I will draw the one of the quadrilateral. So this is one of the quadrilateral. Here ABCD is one of the quadrilateral. In that, so it having a four sides. So four sides. So one of properties, it having a four sides and it having a four angles. Four angles is there. And the sum of and two diagonals. See what is the meaning of diagonals? You have to join the opposite vertices of the quadrilateral. This line we call it as diagonals. It having two diagonals, and the sum of all angles, sum of all four angles is equal to how much degree? In a triangle 180 degree. So in a quadrilateral we know that how much? 360 degree. Correct? 360 degree. See, it having a four sides, four angles, two diagonals, and sum of the four angles is equal to 360 degree. These are the basic properties of a quadrilateral. So next move on to the next concept, next point. So in a quadrilateral we are discussed the square, rectangle, and parallelogram, etc. Correct? So what are those are also quadrilateral. But these are the types of a quadrilateral. So we have to discuss the types of the quadrilateral. How many types are there? So number 1, square. Correct. Number 2, square. Number 2, rectangle. Correct. Number 3, parallelogram. Number 4, trapezium. Otherwise, trapezium, have to write it. Okay, so let us move on to the one by one. So first one, square. So what is the square? So it having a four sides. 1, 2, 3, and 4 sides are there. Is it right? So these four sides are what? Equal. Four sides in a square all are equal. All four sides are equal. The next one, four angles are there. Four angles are there. So what is the four angles? So for each angle measures how much degree? Yes, 90 degree. Each angle measures 90 degree. And then fifth one, sorry, next concept, next property. So all four sides are equal and four angles are also equal. Each angle is become 90 degree, and then come to the diagonals. So what are the diagonals? Two diagonals are there. In these two diagonals, how it is there? Equal. Two diagonals is also equal. Okay. And then these diagonals are intersect each other. Intersect each other. Okay. And then bisect each other. Bisect each other. Correct? And then perpendicular to each other. Okay. See, in a square, all sides are equal. Four angles is also equal. Each angle is become 90 degree, and two diagonals are there. The two diagonals is also equal, and each diagonals intersect each other. Okay, each diagonal is also equal. Then two are intersect each other. What do you mean about intersect? It become equal. That's right. And then bisect each other. You have to cut it. See, for example, this is one of the 6 centimeter, and this is also 6 centimeter is there. They are intersecting here. They are the point O. Okay. See, students, all parts it become equal. So if it is 6 is there, means this is 3 and this is also 3. So this is also 6, and each part will become equal size. That's why. So each the diagonals are bisect each other. Bisect means to sector. Each two parts. These two parts are become equal, and then the diagonals are perpendicular to each other. So what is the perpendicular like this? That means when you are intersecting the diagonals, in that intersecting point, each angle measures 90 degree. See, this is, I will write down A, B, C, D. So AOD 90 degree, BOC 90 degree, COB 90 degree, BOA also 90 degree. Understood? That's why these squares diagonals are perpendicular to each other. Are you understood, students? So next one. Second one, rectangle. I will go to the rectangle. So what do you mean about rectangle? We know that rectangle shape. See, in a rectangle, opposite sides are equal. Is it right? Opposite sides are equal. So first, I will explain it. ABCD is one of the rectangle. ABCD is a rectangle. In that, sides, how it is the sides? Opposite sides are equal. Opposite sides are equal. See, opposite sides means this is AB and CD. Therefore, AB is equal to CD, and BC, opposite of BC is AD. BC is equal to AD. Understood? So opposite sides are equal. So that means AB is equal to DC, and another one pair BC is equal to AD. Okay. So next to come to that, what side angles? In that angles, see, each angles here also, all angles measures 90 degree. All angles are measures 90 degree. Each angle measures 90 degree. Okay. It means all angles are equal. Each angle measures 90 degree. Next, come to the diagonals. In diagonals, diagonals are equal. The diagonals are equal and intersect each other. Intersect each other and bisect each other, and also perpendicular to each other. Okay. Yes, students, in a rectangle, opposite sides are equal and each angle measures 90 degree, and then diagonals are equal and intersect each other, and diagonals are bisect each other, and also it is not perpendicular to each other. Sorry, they are not perpendicular to each other. See, students, so here not forming a 90 degree in this point. See, BOC, is it 90 degree form is there? Never. That's why the diagonals are only intersect each other and bisect each other, but not in the perpendicular to each other. Are you understood? Yes. Next one, I will come to that. Parallelogram. Third one is parallelogram. Okay. So another method is rhombus. Okay. I will write down rhombus. Okay. Another one is kite is there. So these are the 6 types of them. Okay. Move on to the parallelogram. So what do you mean of parallelogram? What is the shape of the parallelogram? See, students, parallelogram A, B, C, D is there. Parallelogram. In that, what is the properties of a parallelogram? So I will come to the sides. Here, opposite sides are, see, AB and CD. Another one pair is AD and BC. So opposite sides are equal and also a parallel. Like rectangle. In a rectangle also opposite sides are parallel and also equal. Opposite sides are equal and parallel. Here also opposite sides are equal and parallel. And then come to the angles. So angles, see, students, in that angles, here angle A and angle C. What are these two angles? Opposite angles. Angle B and angle D is also opposite angle. Therefore, opposite angles is also equal. Opposite angles also equal. Understood? See, for example, this is 60 degree and this is also become a 60 degree. Suppose this is 120 degree and this is also 120 degree. Are you understood? The opposite angles must be equal, and then the sum of the adjacent angles in a parallelogram equal to 180 degree. What is the adjacent angles here? Angle A and angle B. These two are the adjacent angles, and A and D is also adjacent angles. B and C is also adjacent angles, and D and C is also adjacent angles. Therefore, the sum of any two adjacent angles equal to 180 degree. You can take any two adjacent angles, you have to sum it, you have to do the sum, that sum it become 180 degree. Are you understood? So like that, next one I will go to that diagonals. So what are the diagonals? How it is the diagonals? See, diagonals are, so are they equal? Diagonals, are they equal? No, diagonals are not equal. Diagonals are not equal. And then the diagonals are intersect each other, yes, but diagonals are bisect each other. But diagonals are not perpendicular to each other. They are not perpendicular to each other, only bisect each other, but not perpendicular to each other. See, students, the one diagonals of a parallelograms, it forms two triangles. See, I will draw the one of the parallelogram. I will draw one diagonal. So these diagonals of a parallelogram are divided into the two congruent triangles. See, A, B, C, D is a parallelogram. AC is a diagonals. This diagonals is divided the parallelogram into two parts. Each part is become a triangle. These two triangles are congruent. That means ABC is one of the triangle. Is congruent to triangle of ADC. Okay. So ABC and ADC are the two triangles. These two triangles are congruent. How? Very simple. ABC and ADC have to consider the two triangles. So we have to, if you are proving the congruent, any three elements it become equal. Is it right? Yes. See, angle B and angle B are equal. Angle A is equal to angle B and angle B are equal because of opposite angles are equal in a parallel. That's why. And then AC is equal to diagonals. AC and AC is equal to common. AC is equal to AC is common. And one angle we want. See which angle? See this. Otherwise, you don't consider B is equal to D because in a SAS condition it not coming. That's why AB is equal to C. AB is equal to DC because of opposite sides are equal in a parallelogram, and AB is equal to AC, and then AD is equal to BC. AD is equal to BC. This is also a opposite sides are a parallelogram, and AC is equal to AC. Correct. Therefore, these are the three elements are a equal. Therefore, ABC and ADC are two congruent triangles when the diagonals are divided into the two congruent triangles in a parallelogram. Okay. So next concept. Okay, have you understood the parallelogram properties? Yes. We'll go to the question. Next point, trapezium. See, in a trapezium, see friends, so this is a trapezium. In this trapezium, the diagonals are, see, A, B, C, D is one of the trapezium. First I will come to the sides. Sides are unequal sides, and then one pair of sides are parallel. Any one sides of one pair of sides. Any one pair of sides is become parallel. See here, AB and BC or CD. These two are parallel. AB is parallel to CD. The another pair is non-parallel. Another pair is AD and BC are non-parallel. If you are continuing these sides, they are intersect at any one point. Therefore, AD is non-parallel to what? BC. So in a trapezium, only one pair of sides are parallel and other side are non-parallel. Other pair of sides are non-parallel. So what is the properties? Sides are unequal, we know that, and then any one pair of sides are parallel and another pair of sides are non-parallel. AB is parallel to BC, but AD is not parallel to the BC. That's why we call it as this shape. We call it as what? Trapezium. So next one, diagonals. Diagonals are not equal. Diagonals are not equal, and angles is also not equal. Okay. See, in a trapezium, one type is there. What is that? Isosceles trapezium. Isosceles trapezium. What do you mean of isosceles trapezium? Very simple, students. So here, this is a trapezium. ABCD is a trapezium. In that, AB is parallel to DC. One pair of sides are parallel, but non-parallel sides is there, no? So what is the non-parallel sides? AD and BC. These non-parallel sides are become equal. When the non-parallel sides are equal, then we call it as, this is called as isosceles trapezium. Here, the diagonals are equal here. The diagonals are equal. Understood? Triangles are not equal. Okay. But the adjacent angles are equal to 180 degree. This and or this one or this one or this one. These are the 180 degree because of AB is parallel to DC. Therefore, AB is a transversal. That's why angle A and angle B, the sum of angle A and angle B is equal to 180 degree, and angle B and angle C is also equal to 180 degree. Are you understood? In an isosceles trapezium or only the trapezium, both are same property. But isosceles trapezium, non-parallel sides are equal, but in a only trapezium, the non-parallel sides are not equal. When they are equal, that is called as isosceles trapezium. So directly I will go to the rhombus, the last one, rhombus. Another kite is there, I will simply explain it. But kite, this concept, they are not including in your textbook, that's why. So I will go to the question number, next concept, rhombus. How much? Fifth one. So we know that rhombus, what is the shape of the rhombus? Like a diamond. Is it right? This is the diamond. Yes, in a rhombus, ABCD is one of the rhombus. What are the properties? So all sides are equal. In a rhombus, all sides are equal. AB is equal to, BC is equal to, CD is equal to DF. All sides are equal. And angles, come to the angles. This is sides. So come to the angles. So how it is angles? So angles are, opposite angles are equal. Opposite angles are equal. Suppose angle A and angle C are equal. Angle A is equal to angle C and angle B is equal to angle D. Angle B opposite angle B and angle A opposite to angle C. Therefore, angle A and angle C are equal, angle B and angle D are equal. And come to the diagonals. Diagonals are, see, not equal. Diagonals are not equal, but diagonals are bisect each other. Bisect and perpendicular to each other. See students, in a diagonals, AB, AC and BD are there, not equal, but AC and BD are bisect each other. For example, this and this part are equal and this part is also equal. Suppose AB, AC is 10 centimeter, so AO is 5 centimeter and OC is also 5 centimeter. BD suppose 8 centimeter, so BO is equal to 4 centimeter and OD is equal to 4 centimeter. That's why. And then these two diagonals are perpendicular to each other. See, this intersection point, each angle will become 90 degree. This is all angles will become 90 degree. So and also each triangle is a right angle triangle. That's why the diagonals are bisect each other and also a perpendicular to each other. Are you understood? So next, go to that last concept, kite. So briefly I will explain it. Very simple properties are there in a kite. See. So yes, A, B, C and D are the kite. Yes, in that kite, so one pair of sides are equal. See, what is that? So AB and AD are equal, BC and CD are equal. See, AB and AD is equal, BC and BD are equal. Here not all sides are not equal, but the pair of sides are equal. What are the pair? AB and AD are the one pair. These two are equal, and BC and CD are the another pair. BC and CD are equal. And then come to the angles. Here, one pair of angles are equal. Angles are equal. One pair of angles are equal. What are those? This one. Angle B and angle D are equal. But angle A and angle C are not equal. See, what is the shape here? It becomes very small and BCD is very large. That's why one pair of angles are equal. And come to the diagonals. AC and BD are the diagonals. Diagonals are not equal. Not equal. But diagonals are one diagonals are bisect each other. One diagonals is bisect each other. So what are the which diagonals? So which opposite angles are equal, that diagonals are bisect each other. See, suppose BD is 8 centimeter and this is BO and OD are equal. BO and OD are equal. So, but AC, these AC diagonals are not equal because of the opposite angle. The corresponding opposite angles are not equal. Therefore, AC is not equal. But BD are equal because of opposite angle of B and angle D are equal. Therefore, B and D is also equal. And diagonals are perpendicular to each other and also perpendicular to each other. See, angle AOD and the DOC and the BOC and AOB are also equal to 90 degree. Each angle is measures to 90 degree in a intersection point. I understood? So, like this, we are discussing that properties of the types of a quadrilateral. Have you understood the types of quadrilateral and their properties? Okay. See students, in this class we are discussing the quadrilateral and quadrilateral properties and the types of quadrilateral. So what are those types of quadrilateral? One is square, rectangle, parallelogram, trapezium, rhombus and then kite. Okay. So these concepts we are discussed in these classes. Next classes we are discussing the related theorem or we are discussing the next classes. Okay students, thank you.